Okay, so this is they're not gonna see this part. This is just for you. So I'm gonna get up out of my chair, walk to the side, and I never know how to start these, so I'm just gonna get up, walk to my chair, start to the side, and then I'll walk in and I'll start the video, and then I'll read the title of it, and then you're gonna roll the intro, like the B-roll of it, and then um whatever I say will be the title of the video, and then end it with like maybe like an explosion, or I'll show you where like to put my descriptions at. Like I'm gonna have like links to all my channels like here. So we'll start. Hold on. Allen Brown cow. Okay. Guys, we got some big news ahead of us. Shimano 12 speed Di2. Is it better than SRAM Axis? Will the pros be riding this in races? Head to head, who's gonna win? And then that's gonna be the title of the video. And then explosion, link to the video here, link to video here, and then all my info and socials down below. All right. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. See you later. Oh, don't mess it up, bro. Because I usually don't use the editor. I don't roll intros. So if you mess up, I'm gonna blame it all on you. So I'll make me look stupid. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the intro. That's my first time using the intro in a while. So hopefully the editor did not mess it up. I'm really excited to see what it comes out with. We'll both debut it together. But yes. Anyways, guys, how's it going? Good night. Good evening. It's 12 o'clock in the evening time here. But I came across some news on this article December 1st by Bike Rumor, basically saying 2023 Orbea Rise e-bike debuts 12-speed Shimano Di2. Now, you guys might be thinking e-bikes, yada yada yada. I'm not really into e-bikes, but I will say from multiple sources, from a bunch of different companies, that e-bikes are a lot of these companies' future. That's what they want these stores to push. That's what they want the bike stores to sell. And you can see more and more companies pushing commuter bikes, mountain bikes, and everything like that. That's neither here nor there. But the most exciting part of this that I'm really excited for is a Di2 for 12-speed Shimano. It's been forever that I can think of a high-end bike or even a mid-tier bike has come with Di2 Shimano. It seems like SRAM has really taken over that reign. You think of anything mountain bike, you think of SRAM Axis. They literally have a bottom tier that the GX axis, which pretty much runs a lot of the bikes. You have XO axis, XX1 axis. They're interchangeable. They have different cassettes. They work so well. They even have a wireless dropper post. All the pros, pretty much all the pros are running it. And everything else Shimano 12-speed is just mechanical. Now, nothing wrong with mechanical. I'm sure there's a bunch of enthusiasts out there. The XTR mechanical is still works great. But man, I mean, you're competing. It's 2023. We literally have just the craziest amount of technology, and you're still having a mechanical group set on there. Now, Shimano does a great job at dominating the road scene. I mean, obviously, there's preferences there, but it's not as heavily dominated as SRAM does with the mountain bike scene, where like literally, I want to say all the bike brands I sell usually are all SRAM stuff, electronic or mechanical. There's only a few select of the mountain bike stuff for Shimano. But last time that I can recall seeing a top tier bike that I sold with Di2, this was from 2018, so this is 2017. 2018 men's S-Works Epic XTR Di2 11 speed. Literally, and this was still a primetime group set. I like the way it shifted. It was responsive. Yes, it was Di2 and wired, but Shimano, guys, you guys got to step it up. You guys got to integrate this to your mountain bikes. You guys have to integrate this to your gravel bikes as well. I'm sure people are waiting for a GRX 12 speed as well. You guys got the road game locked down perfectly, but now let's go to this. But exciting news for this because, well, one, that Orbea looks really sick, but the technology is hopeful. And I say this because of the fact that this right here is the 12 speed that they're talking about. It's called their 12 speed Hyperglide Plus XT Di2. There's not an XTR version, it's only XT, but it works off the battery off of the e-bike and also works incoherent with the motor that's on the bike. And the way this works is They offer a full manual shifting, a free shift, and also an auto shift with manual override. What this means is, while riding, again, you don't have a battery on the bike, but while riding, the derailleur and the shifter are paired up to this motor. So while you're going ahead to pedal around, if you're not familiar with an e-bike, if you're not familiar with the torque settings, if you're not familiar with maybe going downhill at certain speeds, this bike, you can literally stop pedaling and you can be coasting downhill and gaining speed. And this bike, depending on how the speed is reading and how the motor is reading the speed, if it's going faster, it's going to shift you into a harder gear. And also, if you're going uphill and you're not right in the right gear and you have it on an auto shift mode for you, it will actually shift the bike for you. So that way you don't have to worry about how you're positioning. Maybe it's your first time on an e-bike, maybe it's your first time in a bigger hill, or maybe with these, just a scene that you're not used to. The bike will literally be shifting for you, going up and down. I believe I have an example for you from Shimano, if I can show this to better give you a better idea of it. Better. Hold on a second. All right, so I paused the video to pull up the example, and I never hit record again. And I just spoke to myself like 6 minutes straight of the example, but I'll put it back into light for you guys. Here's the example of the E-shift on here. So we're gonna take a look real quick, right?
Flowing up, down, and between trails. Enjoy smoother climbs without thinking about shifting or ratios.
So you see what it's doing? As you're pedaling, that person does not have to be shifting. They can literally just be concentrating climbing. And like I said, maybe you're a novice, maybe you're just beginner, maybe you just want to learn the bike better. This is going to mechanically teach you when to shift and when will be the best optimal time to shift going up a hill. So maybe you're training, you want to know when to hit the right gear. Whatever it is. But the next one's when it's crazy, which I think will be great for people. So you're climbing up to a hill all the way to the top. You get to the top of the hill, you're in your easiest gear in the back. And what happens is, let's say you're without an e-bike, you forget, once you start to descend, you forget to downshift. You forget to make it harder. This does all that for you. Watch this.
Focus on body positioning and prepare for what's ahead while coasting.
See they're going downhill, no pedals moving.
Emerge from descents and corners with greater control and acceleration. AutoShift is powered by EP8's advanced processor, algorithms, and sensors.
So, literally, you're going to get a bike that's thinking for you. That if you're going down to that, like I said, it just gives people a better option for it. Now, why is this good? Why do I think this is great? Because this is the first time that we have seen this technology come out on a bike. This is the first time we're seeing a Di2 version of 12-speed Shimano on a bike, and it's coming out in 2023, probably around spring, maybe summertime for these bikes. So what I'm hoping for is that we're going to see Shimano. I mean, obviously, if they're working on this, that group set is e-bike specific. Obviously, if they're working on this, they have been working on a full-on XTR, XT version, and maybe SLX version of the Di2 for 12-speed for normal bikes that will carry a battery in there. And the reason why I think it's taking so long is because maybe they're taking this technology that this bike has with the tuning of, I don't know how they'll work it. Maybe they'll put a sensor on the bike or something like that. Maybe they're taking that technology and putting it towards their Di2. Or maybe they're just making this bike, the Di2, super lightweight, maybe crazy compatible. It needs to be wireless. I think the mountain bike stuff needs to be wireless. That's why people love SRAM so much, because it's wireless. But this is big news for that reason, because this Di2 is coming out. It means that they already have this stuff kind of in the works for the mechanical version. So I'm hoping to see it soon. It's been forever that I've worked on it with high-end bikes. I miss working on it. I've been working on SRAM Access for so long. It'd be nice to see a different face in the game. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let me know what you guys' thoughts on. I know a lot of you people are SRAM mountain bike guys out there. And I'm sure there's going to be these cable warriors out there, mechanical guys that say, I like my shifts. I like my cream cliff shifts. But for mountain biking, especially electronic shifting, especially for mountain biking, you talk about climbing under load. You don't have to worry about cable and that. You can literally shift while climbing up an incline. It's night and day to a mechanical cable. Yes, you can go and time your shifts where you're not pushing down power, but literally the electronic stuff for mountain biking is a game changer. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if you guys are excited or not. I'll see you guys in the next one.